Good enough for rock and roll. Hi there. I'm Chris from Airwindows. I am a little bit late onto stream today because I've been tinkering around with a whole bunch of different things. And I'll tell you one of the things that I did, which was quite good. Hang on a second, I got something weird here. There we go. I've been beating up on this little computer a bit. We've got a lot in store today. And so that's 1600p. Or is it? No, I think that's 16, no, it's 2560p. All right, so basically what I'm here to do today, and I will be able to see chat because I've got my big old OBS going, and as you can see, I can't see chat. In fact, let me go and fire up something else I wanted to do. There's much development that I could do in all of these things, but I do what I can. We're going to fire up the Restream dashboard because doing that lets me see if anybody's here. And apparently, okay, please work for me. Thank you. Very nice. We're still on code maintenance because that's literally still what we're doing. And people will start filtering in, I assume. And specifically, I am finishing up this grand recompile and exploring ideas for where I could go going forward. Hey, and I see somebody on YouTube already. And you're going to be interested in some of the stuff that I'm suggesting as far as what I could do going forward. Because believe me, I have some ideas floating around today that are really quite something. Oh, hang on. I'm also going to be freezing my little butt because I didn't get to start a fire in the wood stove this morning because I had my chimney swept this morning. Hey, Styrian Goldings. And while I was doing that, something that I was doing was going through and finishing the signed AU compiles for literally everything. And a fair number of them required work to make them work. And what I'm proposing to do for the next just slightly under 2 hours is talk with everybody on, the chat. And until another event today, I will not be able to run the laptop I'm using through. Although I might be able to put a special camera on it, but that's a whole other story. So I can't show my screen, but I have the same job to do on the VSTs. So I'm proposing to just kind of join you here and start going through the list of VSTs that I've got. Again, 290 plugins. And I have a system in place where I'm going through and repetitively compiling everything like as fast as I can. Once I'm finished doing that, I'll be able to upload those things at least in collections. And the individual downloads mostly haven't been updated since they were first done. So that's a problem, but I don't know whether I'm ever going to be able to do that, but the collection should all be ready to go. Because the thing is, if I was to run individual packages for each plugin, through Apple's code signing system, that takes long enough that we're talking weeks of work, and I'm not going to make you sit through that. But I've got my instructions for how I compile new plugins this way. This is actually not perfect instructions because I need to update this too. And I got the laptop handy. It is, as always, a little cumbersome. I can use the same technique to stand it up just a tiny bit, although it doesn't help all that much, really. And I can get ready to start doing this while talking when people show up and ask questions about what I might be able to do with the live streams going forward. And when I say that, I will jump on my Patreon and tell you, since I have nothing to show today, so it's basically like, well, we'll talk. And I'm about ready for that, frankly, because the Windows stuff that I was doing was so exhausting. So I have a bunch of options and 100 votes so far, and more coming, about what people would like to see in streams. I don't have it organized by number, but as soon as I can organize them manually later. But the largest thing people wanted was sound design, most likely Surge Synthesizer will design cool patches and things, or bespoke constructions. And I can absolutely do that. In fact, I'll even be able to do some of that on the road, because all of that is runnable on a portable machine. It doesn't require the rest of my studio to do. The fact that lots of people want that, I like it. Then there's 18 tones. We'll talk about how to get specific guitar-based synth sounds that people might want. This ties into something that I'm looking to get into that will be very interesting indeed. Then, DIY hardware. Try this once. Do you want to learn wire stuff as well as code? That's 13. 11, say hardware hangout. I'm going to build stomp boxes. No reason I can't hang out and chat Q&A while doing it in chill stream. Those two can kind of combine, which adds them up to be about as much as anything else. After that, there is arranged music, non-jam music. I'm getting more able to compose stuff and could share that process and talk about it. After that is coding streams, which I thought was going to be the heaviest one, but at least one day will be this. We're writing plugins with chat interaction. From there, it goes to like techno jam, music stream, where the music is continually going rather than me composing something. Straight up hanging out. There's 5 people who are interested in that. Art, natural media painting, to be able to do like these arrangement cards that I do. 4 people were interested in that. 3 people were interested in a Minecraft stream, which was the least popular suggestion. And I've got comments where I said keep them coming, and then people stopped saying anything. So okay, but 3 people said different things, like tones would rock so hard. Wraith and Maitreya says this. I'm into most of it, so variety is good. Adam Jackson says this. B.G. Morris says it's all interesting stuff. The straight up hanging out could be attached to every stream. That's just true. That's kind of what we're doing today. And folks who really wanted to hear how to get the loudest guitar possible might chafe at waiting. Some subjects might lend better to stream of consciousness chat, but you also might, we're all Zoom experts by now, he says. So we have a kind of schedule where I'm going from like 1 to 3, might go a little earlier depending if more people show up, because I've got I will be going earlier as I start getting more people on stream. Or if not, you'll be able to see me at 1, kind of like today, which is roughly 1. But these are the options that I've got going on as far as what we do on these streams. Now, I'm also fielding some user help here. So, yeah, somebody's having a problem with some of my stuff. I have no immediate answer for them, so I can't do anything about that right now. But what I'm going to be doing while talking, and I'll keep an eye on chat while I do that, is compiling these VSTs. And I don't know how quick the process can be, but I will do my level best because this is the only thing remaining. And by the way, if any of you would like me to give you the, the signed Mac AU collection sooner than that, let me know. I apologize for not being able to show this, but as long as I keep a sort of running chatter going on, we're probably fine. And what I need to do is essentially a workflow where I've got it all pointing at my VST distribute folder. And I need to put my hands in a comfortable position because I'm going to be doing some repetitive motions in a big, big way. And I'm going to be learning what the sequence is. And then once I get in a flow of that, I can glance at chat and I can talk a lot more. See, I'm launching the thing. I am setting it to build any Mac Apple Silicon Intel. I'm hitting Command A, which I have changed to mean archive. And then a sequence of keystrokes. And I need to be able to do this over and over and over again many, many times so consistently that I can think about other things and talk whilst doing it. Thankfully, this is the modern Mac, so it will grind through fairly quickly. There are some things that I'm going to grind to a halt and have to hand code, and I can talk about that while I'm doing it. But mostly what you're going to be seeing me is looking down and doing this work because we're still on the compiling everything. We're still on the process of going through and compiling all the things. And when we are actually finished with that, it will be a cause for much rejoicing. I may or may not actually get this done on stream, but this is what I've been doing this whole time, so we're still doing it. Note that once I've made a little progress in all of this system, there are some specific things that I have in mind. In particular, I use a Razer video capture card. Oh, hang on. Folks, I'm going to need to pause my stream. Maybe today won't be as big of a streaming day as the other ones have. I've been doing it pretty regularly. I will go live again if I can. If not, maybe I'm just compiling plugins, and so I'll catch up with you later. So it is possible that this was an ultra short stream. There's something that has come up that I have to attend to. So bear with me, and I'll be compiling these VSTs as well as I can, and I'll let you know when everything's done. Maybe I'll catch up with you tomorrow as far as things are concerned. You know, I'm not actually getting a bunch of chat in the chat, so it doesn't seem like people have any questions. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. It's proving to be a busy day, and hopefully it will have fun things to point to going forwards. Talk to you later, and bye-bye for now.